Chris.
Well, as busloads of undocumented immigrants from the southern border continue to arrive in Tucson, News 4 Tucson is getting answers about what these operations are costing you, the taxpayer.
News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Nylander, is live on the south side with the latest numbers.
Now, Monica, we're learning tonight that there are 8 shelters run by Casa Elitas across Arizona right now. I'm near the largest one here in Tucson, where a majority of these undocumented immigrants are being brought. Every few minutes I'm seeing city and charter buses going in and out of here. Now, those running the shelter have asked us to protect the identity of the migrants here, to not show or identify the location of this building. We're obliging them with that. On Monday, we made a public records request with the state's Department of Emergency and Military Affairs, known as DEMA. It's the main state agency handling the transportation of people claiming asylum. We asked them for a detailed accounting of where your taxpayer money is being spent, and we wanted to know if any of the directors or staff from these non-governmental organizations were receiving any salaries or personal financial compensation from that taxpayer money. We now have answers from DEMA mostly. They tell me that they've had a migrant busing program since May of last year that initially bused people to NGOs in Washington, D.C. That was adjusted last week to include shelters across the state due to the end of Title 42. In all, they tell me over 112 buses have been used, transporting more than 4,000 migrants, costing taxpayers more than $8.7 million. Just between May 8th and May 14th this year, they've used 87 buses transporting over 3,000 people. They didn't answer my questions about payments to NGO staff or the vetting of sponsors. During a tour of this Tucson shelter last week, I spoke with Congressman Juan Ciscomani. He told me he has concerns about the vetting process of those sponsors.
Now the question is, what kind of vetting is going on for these sponsors, especially again for our minors?
And DEMA says that the funding for these transports comes from FEMA's Emergency Food and Shelter Program. We're going to keep asking questions, and we'll update you as we learn more. For now, we're live from the south side tonight. Nylander, News 4 Tucson.